What's up, Leo? Let's see what the good stuff coming in for you in January is. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Leo placements. You guys could be dealing with a Taurus and another Leo. There's something here about a Pisces. Also an Aquarius. You could be having something happen in Aquarius season that you're anticipating. All right, you guys start off with the Knight of Cups. The Emperor, you could be dealing with an Aries. You could also be dealing with a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. Knight of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Six of Swords. And you got the Four of Cups, the Hanged Man, the Judgment. All right, so some of the good stuff that's coming in for you guys, I think that if you guys are holding on to resentment, if you're holding on to regret, if you're like just in a mood and not the best possible mood when it comes to a person, place, or thing, I think that you guys are going to shift your mindset in the month of January. It's going to help you to see things differently, more clearly. And I feel like with that Judgment card, you guys are going to be able to make a better decision. It feels like if you've had any obstacles in your way prior to this month, whether this is something you've been dealing with for the last couple months, last couple years, it feels like I'm hearing the end is now. So again, it's like there's a decision that is going to be made in the month of January that's going to help you to move forward. You're looking at something from a different perspective. This is like when people say, you won't know until you're in that position, right? And so it feels like that's exactly what this is. It feels like now that you're in this position of whatever this is, whether this is love, work, or personal, it just feels like you know that the time is now. Something needs to be done or at least started. I'm hearing curated. So whatever this is, I feel like if you guys have had a hard time making a decision about a direction you want to go in, or about how you want to go towards something, I feel like in the month of January you're going to be doing what you need to do, and it's going to be very successful with that Six of Wands. Okay, so I feel like you guys could be putting a lot more faith in your own decision making than in others' opinions. All right, with the Knight of Cups, I feel like you guys are taking this cup and you're trying to find emotional stability here. There's an emotional investment you would like to make. Now, this doesn't necessarily have to pertain to another person, but this does feel like this is like getting a hobby and loving it, of finding maybe a part-time job and loving it, or finding another job and loving that job rather than what you're doing right now. So it does feel like there is an opportunity for you to take this cup and invest it in something that's going to pretty much give you the rewards that you've been hoping for. A lot of you guys could have been doing a lot of things you didn't want to do, right? It's like we all have to work, we all have to do this, that, and the other, but it's like there's something here about a silver lining where you're realizing like, okay, like I do have to work, but doesn't mean I have to hate my job. And so you guys could be finding something that you think that you would enjoy. And I do see you finding that, okay? With the Emperor here, I see you guys being more strict when it comes to releasing your energy, like giving your time and energy to people that don't deserve it. I feel like you guys are finally having some sort of glow up, whether this is more confidence in your own decision making, confidence in the way that you're doing things, confidence in just yourself in general. I feel like this is going to elevate in the month of January, where you're going to feel more empowered. You're going to feel more in control of your day to day. Like your lives could be going left, right, up, down, center, wherever. But it feels like in January, you're like, no, like I have more control. Also, too, some of you guys are going to be learning how to control your emotions, right? With that Knight of Cups. Remember, the Knight works specifically with their emotions. So making emotional decisions, not always the best way to go about those things. But I feel like if you guys are taking control of that, I feel like the decisions you make in January are going to set you up really, really nicely here, okay? With the Knight of Swords, I feel like if you guys have been busy, things might die down a little bit for you in the month of January. It feels like you guys are going to get an opportunity to breathe. Now, also, too, by you guys kind of dictating who gets your energy, who gets your time, I feel like because you're being mindful of that in general, that kind of energy, you're not going to be as busy. You're not going to feel the need to have to like get up and go. Like that horse in the background is just kind of running around, right? Like who knows if he's been going back and forth or if he's just going in one direction. So that's why it feels like you guys are finally taking charge and understanding that not everybody needs you. And so you could be having more of a selfish energy where you're like, yeah, I'm the emperor. Like I don't need to get up for somebody else's problems or their drama or anything like that. So moving forward, it feels like things start to slow down for you in a good way. You're able to like take a breather, see things from a different perspective. so that you can change things for the better in the month of January. Six of Swords, you guys are going to be leaving something or someone behind. I see you guys kind of like packing up and leaving. Now, whether or not this happens in January, I feel like there's a heavy energy for you guys, at least within the next 3 to 4 months, where you guys could find that you are kind of just up and going. You could be changing your mind a lot, but I feel like you're trying to align with something that makes the most sense. And so I feel like your intuition could be coming into play, letting you know, like, hey, this job isn't for you, this place isn't for you, those people aren't for you. So I do see you guys kind of like, maybe you are going back and forth a little bit like that horse there, but it just feels like, okay, like whatever you're doing, you're like, you're setting the boundary, you're setting the tone. I'm not going to deal with drama. I'm not going to deal with negative energy, right? You put it out there, and I see you like, the minute that anybody kind of comes in and tries to disturb your peace or tries to, like, you know, make you go outside of your own standards that you've set for yourself, I see you guys just moving away from that energy, right? It's like you're the emperor. Like, I don't deserve to be treated like that. I don't need to be going through that drama. I don't need this, that, and the other. So just moving forward, I do feel like you guys are going to be more strategic when it comes to your time and your energy, therefore allowing you to make better decisions for you in the long run. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Leo. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.